It's been said there's no place like home, and National Geographic is out to prove that with their new epic series, One Strange Rock. And who better to tell us about this new series than former astronaut Jerry Linenger, who has logged 50 million miles on the Russian space station Mir. Welcome aboard, sir. Great to have you here.
Thank you. Good to be with you. Yeah, I look a little worn out probably after all those miles, but anyway, I'm back on the planet. Things are all right.
Yeah, I thought I had a lot of miles on my truck until 50 million. I mean, that's like unbelievable, Jerry. But let's get into this a little bit. One Strange Rock. What is this about? What can viewers expect?
It's really about planet Earth. So it's told by astronauts, the only people that have left planet Earth. And when you leave a place, it's kind of like going on vacation. When you come back home, you have a newfound appreciation for what you have in your home. And so from space, you have that wonderful vantage point of looking at the whole planet, looking at the interaction of the different ecosystems. And then in typical Nat Geo style, they go literally around the planet and down on Earth. Incredible imagery and storytelling of, for example, Buddhist monks in Thailand and deep sea divers in the Great Barrier Reef. And so you get just this incredible appreciation of our planet by watching this series.
I know that we will, and I just have to ask you, from your perspective up there, you're in such a small club that has seen the Earth from space. What was most surprising? What did you learn about Mother Earth?
Probably a surprising thing was how dynamic the planet is. It is alive. We've got volcanoes exploding and smoke palls going for thousands of miles, and ocean currents. You could actually see them. You could see the trails behind ships. You could see some contrails of airplanes going across the Atlantic, for example. So the planet is very alive. Typhoons, hurricanes forming. And I almost hate to say it because it could be disaster there on the planet, but from space, a typhoon or a hurricane is like an incredible rotating image of, this white over the blue of the Earth. And so, it's a dynamic planet. I guess that's something that kind of surprised me. You see this still photography, but it doesn't bring out that motion.
It has to be an incredible perspective, and we know you're probably excited yourself to see what we see in this series, One Strange Rock. It's kind of a good description for planet Earth.
It is, because it's against all odds. The sun has these huge solar flares, and we've got some visuals of that in this one episode that talks about the shields around the Earth, the magnetic belts around the Earth that protect us from that insult of radiation and things that can damage life. And so Earth is kind of in that Goldilocks zone. It's the right temperature. It's got the protective belts. Life has evolved over hundreds of thousands of years. And now, it's time to count our blessings, how lucky we are to exist here on the planet and to have the oxygen around us and the right temperature. And, it's pretty good life we got going.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Jerry. We know you got a son here in Maryland at the Naval Academy, so we'll say hi to him for you. And we will look forward to seeing this show.
Thank you very much. I'll see you in Inner Harbor of Baltimore. You can see that from space, by the way. It's a pretty awesome town there.
That's awesome. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Remember, One Strange Rock premieres Monday night at 10 p.m. on National Geographic, and we're back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.